Okay. Oh, what I do? What's up, y'all?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, y'all? What's good, YouTube led? Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm messing up. So, I was trying to get this right. Hold on, y'all. I'm doing some stuff. All right, I'm trying to figure it out. What's good with y'all? I was trying to get everybody up in here, and I was waiting to get Penn in before I actually went on. So y'all got to forgive me for that. I didn't touch bases with Penn. I should have touched bases with him, probably in Telegram or something like that, and then sent him the link so he would know where to get the link from. But I didn't tell him. So let me see who up in here. That's crazy because it's only showing me one person that's looking. I know it's more than one. Okay, 53 now. Okay, I can say, why is it showing me one person looking?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So before we interview the man of the hour, I'm gonna say my hellos to everybody. What's up, Bond Bonus? How you doing? How you doing? Troop in the building. What's up, Troop? Pen. I wonder who that is. Man, what's up, Patricia Page? How you be? Chill. What's good? Illegitimate human. What's going on, Andy? Lodge in the building. What's up, Slabby? Slabby says, Bonos, if you're looking at this, I got a question about your Plex. About my Plex? It says, when using your Plex, am I using more than one device from one IP address that won't make it look like I have shared it with you stop at with and get me booted, will it? Let me reread that. Make sure I'm reading it right. It says, Bonos, if you're looking at this, I got a question about your Plex. Okay. When using your Plex and I'm using more than one device and one IP address, that won't make it look like I have shared it with. Okay. Now, as long as you got the same IP address, Slappy, you good. You go outside that IP address, then yeah. Then yeah. String and Sharon, how you doing? What's up, Tim Wizard? What's good? What's good, Tim? Let me see who else up in here. What's up, Leroy Lewis? What's good? Let me see. Hippie girl, what's good with you? What's up, Retro and Android gaming? Retro. What's funny is I saw your message afterwards, but I did find Yaki Doodle. I did find that. Um, all right. I'm gonna go back up and look at it. Slappy, so you got a question for you. So, what's up, Miss Mesquite Turner? How you doing? How you be? What's up, Doris Flowers? How you be? What's up, Big H? Let me make sure I'm not missing nobody. What's up, Ron? Ron, I got Penn up here. It says, hi everyone, and where to go, Penn? I think Penn interviewing with both. Yeah. I'm interviewing Penn and Ron. I wrote your name down. I'm gonna get with you too, Ron, to interview you as well. Let me see. Make sure I'm not missing nobody else before I mess with the man of the hour. What's up, Jeffro Bodine, Aaron 76, Fred the Jammer? What's good with you? What's up, Miss Monique? Let me see who else up in here. I hope they're not still over there arguing. What's up, John? Cowan, what's good? Giorgio in the building. What's up, Giorgio? What's up, Fernando? GoPro in the building. What's up, B Davis? What's up, Telly Techno Tim? Miss P, it jumped on me. What's up, Miss PG in the building? So, if you guys are new to my channel and you guys have never seen me interview a person, I will start off interviewing them. With me interviewing them, then I will look down and see if you guys have any questions for the person that I am interviewing. So we're gonna try to get to know and see what's going on with them. So let's get started. Mr. Penn, what's
What's
good with
up?
you?
What's good? How everyone doing tonight? Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for allowing me back on your panel.
Hey, you welcome, sir. You welcome. Y'all see how calm, cool, collective he is. So with him being that way, we're gonna see if we can get him out of that calmness, y'all. He just calm as he want to be, ain't he? So with that being said, Penn,
What's up?
my first question to you is, where did you get that name? Is that a nickname? Is that just your YouTube name? Where did you get the name Penn from and said, hey, I'm about to use this name?
Well, the name originated from Naruto. It's a Japanese anime,
Mm-hmm.
and when I was in grade school, I was interested in the manga. I was reading the manga week in, week out. This is when it was like one of like the big three animes around at that particular time. So
Hmm.
I saw like this random post on Google, and I didn't really do no research behind it, but I just went with it.
Hmm.
Um, so I saw a pen, and it was supposed to be the villain that the main character was supposed to fight, and I sort
Okay.
of just went with that. Now it's translated as pain in English, but in Japanese at that time, I sort of just went with the name, so it's kind of random, but I
Hmm.
stuck with it.
So people go back between Pen and Pain.
Well, Pain is just easier as the character, but
Okay.
um, you know how those spoilers or those random rumors come about for different character names, and it's like one of those type of things. It was like a random situation, but I saw it and I was like, all right, I'll stick to it.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, we gonna see how you be, how you get down. One of my get downs with you is one of my big get downs is with you. If you guys don't know, he got a YouTube page. Pen, what made you say, hey, I'm gonna actually start me a YouTube page?
So with YouTube, it's interesting because I've been on the platform since it was around, and I had quite a few channels. I started doing AMVs, which is anime music videos. Started getting into video editing. This was around 2005 through 2008, and
Okay.
I started getting into that. So that was like the first thing I got, not say big, but at that particular time in the community, I gathered like a small to medium sized following, and it was pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Shifted to, let's say, 2013 through 2015. I started doing gaming. Got me an Elgato game catcher, had a PlayStation 4, started doing some footage, and
Mm-hmm.
did that for a while, got bored. Shifted to last year, started uploading some game videos, which is on my channel of PC gaming, and have some gameplay videos up on that. Then I got into the streaming scene where I discovered, your channel along with the rest of the DST panel, and I like what you guys were presenting in terms of, your presentation, the information. It
Mm-hmm.
was nice and genuine, and that sort of inspired me, to start educating and putting videos about how cutting the cord and different techniques regarding that.
Okay. Okay. You got me halfway smiling here. You said you didn't got DST that got you inspired to say, hey, let me do this. So I'm with that. Is it when you actually doing videos, since you already had some experience on doing videos, is it challenging to try to get people to come over there to try to watch your videos?
For, I mean, for some topics, I would say yes. Really, I just do it for like getting the information out because if you notice, I do very specific videos. I don't really talk about the news that much, about what's going on with the shutdowns and the articles that's been spiraling around the internet. I'm doing very specific videos because I'm trying to get people to see something because there's been a lot going on. And
Hmm.
I think the information is important. So I put it out the best way I can.
Right, right. Okay, okay. I actually like the answer in so far. Okay, then Pen, is it somebody on, or is there anybody on YouTube that you say, you know what, I like how they get down, I like what they do in the community, and is it somebody in YouTube that you look at that you can say, you know what, the way they run their channel is the way I want my channel ran. Not that you want to be like them, but is
Right.
it somebody that's in the community that you can say that, you know what, I like that actual how that YouTuber get down.
Yeah, I mean, there's more than a few actually.
Okay.
If you want me to name individuals, I
Yeah, if
can.
you want to, that's up to you.
Oh, for sure. Definitely, I like what Ron Orrs is doing with his channel. Like
Okay.
the guy, he gets down with the live streams.
That he does.
Very appreciative of what he has to offer.
Mhm.
Needless to say, the whole panel, DST, Superdale, J-Back, you, The Real, um, just everybody like who's affiliated with you guys. I've seen their stuff as well. So sort of I'm inspired and I take notes here and there, and I just pick up on certain things that's been said out.
Okay. Okay. So since you seen majority of us on the actual up here doing our thing, how do you, because you just up and start, you're not really, even though we take you as a new YouTuber, you actually not from now listening that you've been doing it. My question then is you see some of the back and forth, you see some of the drama, you see some of the other stuff that goes on.
Right.
How do you say to yourself, what do I have to do to be in the community to stay away from that?
Um. All right. So it's simple. What you do is you stay in your own lane.
Okay.
And
Whoa,
what I
whoa,
mean by
whoa, 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 whoa. Bag up, bag up. You said do what? Stay where?
you stay in your own lane.
Oh, okay.
So what I mean by that is like is when you see certain things, and let's just say someone has a channel and they watch certain individuals versus another group. What you do is like you just let it be. You let the issue resolve by itself. You do what you continue to do. You go about your day. You structure how you want to structure it. You just be in the background, and you just let it resolve by itself. That's the
Good answer.
best way to me.
Good answer. So you other YouTubers that's listening, if you listen to the show,
Wait, right now you're kind of freezing.
I'm freezing.
Well, on my StreamYard, that's what it's showing. It's sort of like glitchy audio in and out. Okay.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you're good now.
All right, I want to make sure they ain't.
You have your
You got
tab
me,
on.
yeah, you got me looking like, wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah, I'll turn mine off.
So with that being said, if you YouTubers are listening, I love the way he put that. If it doesn't concern you, stay in your own lane. Leave it alone. It don't concern you. Don't jump in it. Leave it alone. So and I agree. I totally agree. You got some people in the chat going, yes, repeat that 50 times. You got something? Yeah. So actually, and me, y'all, I've been saying Pen. And
Your audio
find
is
out is
glitching
Pen.
again, bro.
Huh?
Your audio is glitching again.
It is. I don't know why it's switching.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Bell says, yeah, you was glitching, but good now. It might be. Hold on. I was trying to get out of. Let me see. I was trying to get out of it. It might have been the update that they was trying to do, and I said no. Hold on. Let me make sure it's not the update. Hold on, because it's circling right now. Am I still glitching? No, no.
Wait, what happened?
It's about to restart.
Oh, okay. Wait and make sure. Just can you guys still hear me? Let me know. Press a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. I'm not sure. All right, cool. So you guys got any questions until Bo come back? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like that Windows update could take a while, so I'll be on here until then. All right, cool. Thanks, Tim. Shout out to Tim Windsor. What's good? Yeah, chill. This is pretty funny. PG channel goals. Really to just get the information out and just educate people. Jeffro, I'm actually from Detroit, so I'm born and raised. Just super chill. Yo, Bo, you should have did that update. It's crazy. Thanks, Lappy. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, so have you guys started, what's been everybody plan since the APKs and the website links been going down? What is everybody doing? They starting their own server? What's going on? PG said, do you see yourself blogging? Uh, maybe. Um, oh, Bo said it did it on his own. Yeah, that's what happened. Like, I check my Windows update every day because I'm paranoid. Do you only use a C box to get content? No, I'm actually stepping away from a C box because I think using that gives me everything that I want and I don't have to see back and it's a faster download. It's all automated. Like I don't have to worry about C box or anything like that. It's a tool. Like it's just all tools. Like roll the bread, put IO. It's just tools. I just look at them as tools. So whatever works. I mean, I just like to sit back and watch content. So I have it automated. Yeah, D-Rub. I'm on Plex too. I was watching some Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Pretty chill show. Yeah, those updates can also potentially brick your computer as well. So you got to be careful. You go on Reddit right now, you go to the Windows Reddit, get yourself some popcorn because you're going to be looking at that pretty much the entire night. Me, I never had any issues with Windows updates from old pre-builts to laptops to even my custom built PC here. I never had any issue with any Windows update at all. So really, I can say it depends on your hardware, but hardware is man-made, so you really can't. It's sort of like it depends. I'm enjoying Windows 10 though. I like it way better than 8.1. Tell you that much. Jeffro asks, "What's your plans for your channel?" Well, really, it's just to get as I do more research and discover more things to help people save money and cut the cable cord. It's just to expand the research, expand the knowledge, just to share the knowledge. Um, I'm not really here to be some star, but I'm just here to share information. When you do your videos, there a way to show your examples a little larger. Well, I guess I can increase the text size on my browser, but I think it's because I record on a 4K monitor and that I record in 4K. The text is going to be smaller by design, so I could record in 1080p. If you guys want, it will be quicker uploads. Tell you that. Doors, how do you enter Plex automation? On my channel, I have a playlist. One playlist is called How to Build Your Custom HTPC, and one is called How to Get Your Own Content. So if you watch those two playlists, you will see exactly my workflow up to date. What is MRC? I think that's like an additional program. I know Ron used it, Big H on his channel. I never used it. Like, guys, I'm just in Kodi. Plex Kodi Connect. Just sit back and play. I have everything automated. I don't do anything. um, Kiana, you can get in touch with me. Wait, I think Bo said something. Log in now. All right, let me copy this. Wait 1 second. All right, thanks, Troop. Yeah, PG. It's recorded and rendered in 4K. That's why. Oh, thanks, PG. I appreciate it. A little later, I actually got to finish some shows tonight, actually. Oh, you can't link my channel. Wait, what's going on? See, here's the thing. I'm not a mod, so I don't think I can link the channel inside Bo's chat. I can try, but I'm not sure if you guys see that link. I think it's grayed out. Yeah, I probably can't post it. Wait, hold up. Yeah, so just click on my name right here in the chat. On the right side is gonna be 3 dots, and it's gonna say go to channel. So you can do it within the chat. It's pretty easy. Oh, what's up?
What's up, y'all? Man, I'm like, what? What's funny was my screen was blue when you said what happened? It already turned blue. I'm like, what the? So that's why I was like, I was surprised you could hear me. I'm like, you can hear me? Like right when it turned blue, and then I was like, I didn't think you heard me yell, and that's why you said, what's wrong? I'm like, you can hear me? Sorry about that, y'all. I guess if y'all, I probably should have stayed glitching. I'm looking to see why I'm glitching, but I guess that's why I was glitching because I guess it was trying to fight to restart my computer. So I apologize. I was listening the whole time. Pein, good job. Y'all see why I like Pein because he stayed calm, cool, collected. He was just like, I'll just stay here. I'm good. I wait till Bo come back. Anybody else would be like, hey, what I'm doing? Troop, help me. So, but good job, Pein. Good job. So, Pein, I am gonna ask you to put a 1 in the chat though, Pein, so everybody will know how to follow you. I did see some people asking
what's
your channel. Oh, okay. It's right there. It's right here. You guys just click on right there. If you click right here, click the 3 dots, and then you should be able to follow him. So I do appreciate everybody. Stan Slappy, I appreciate you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that as well. Sometimes these devices say, that was more on me, y'all. That was more on me. I knew better than to click on it. I should have never clicked on it.
Did you see what Real said?
What's the day? You need to throw it up. No, that was me, Real. That was me. Because on your show, I saw it and I kept going, no, I'm gonna wait and do it later. And I should have did it. I should have did it when who knocking on my door? I should have did it when actually when I was on Real Show. Who is it? Who? Hold on, y'all.
All right.
Hi, how are you?
Let me scroll up.
Thanks for asking.
Oh, look like there's a woman at Bo's house.
Oh, are you? We'll come back and tell you what we're doing later. Not a big deal. Okay? All right. Have a good night.
All right.
All right, thanks, Fernando.
My bad, y'all. That was Sprint people trying to sell me something.
Oh, I thought that was someone else.
Nah, that was some. I'm like, who knocking on my door? Nobody knocking on my door. That's Sprint. They both got Sprint shirts on, so I guess they either trying to sell me a phone or I don't know. They was like, anybody never yelled at me through the door. I'm like, because I'm on a live show. They was like, oh, well, we'll come back. Yeah, come back, because y'all bothering me. Um, let me see. Don't make sure I ain't missing that. Let's get back into it. Rio, leave me alone. So I'm already knowing they're gonna let me hear Dale. He gonna probably go on Friday and be like, you ain't gonna be on my show. Bo knows we heard you cussing. No, bro, you ain't hear me no cussing. That's one thing I know y'all didn't. Ain't none of y'all heard me cuss. You sound like Dale.
They said it was the feds.
Nah, heck, ain't no feds knocking on my door. This ain't that. Trust me, I do this like Popeye and Brutus.
I feel you.
Let me see. Pein, I did find out you from Detroit, so that's what's up. And you guys, like I said, when you got somebody that actually that sounds good, that's about good, then to me, there's nothing wrong with actually then subscribing to him. Like I said, I'm quite sure when you guys are over there on Penn's channel, he'll keep you guys over there. From what the work that he does, from the stuff that he does, the knowledge base that he has, I'm quite sure you guys will be like, oh yeah. In the Telegram group, I'm quite sure you guys will see right in the Telegram group his knowledge base. Him, Cam, they go hard in the paint. They actually give the knowledge as far as what they do with sonar, with radar. If you looked at it, I was kind of timid to switch over to V3. I switched over to it. I'm still messing up on it a little bit, but I'm knowing once I get my brain right, I'll get it to where it does what it's supposed to do. Because it's getting me the content, but it's just not putting it into the right folder. So I'm getting the content, it's just not putting it in the right folder for me. So I got to figure out why is it not putting it in the folder. It's getting it, but it's just standing there. So I have to make sure I do what I got to do to make sure it's still transferring over to the folders that they're supposed to go to. And to y'all probably not getting it. Pein, I know he understands it. He probably like, oh, okay, I know what I'm talking about. What I'm gonna do is I'm because y'all have been already asking him questions. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the link out, and I'm gonna put the link out in the chat. I know True put it in there, but I'm gonna put it in the chat. With me putting it in the chat, I'm gonna have people come in and ask Pein questions. So I'm gonna have them come in, ask him questions, and then with y'all asking them questions, we can go at it from there. King, you got a question for Mr. Pein?
What's up, DVD?
What's up, Pein? No, I should have stayed my short butt on here, and the interview could have went more smoothly.
You got a question for him, or you finna come in here and beat me up?
Wi-Fi.
Oh golly, if you was listening, it wasn't my Wi-Fi.
Yes, it was. You just don't want to say that you got one of them two pays. It's okay.
Dude, it was the update. My man, boy, if you don't get out of here with that, you sound like GoPro. Anyway, what's your question?
Mr. Pein, how are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great. So, yeah, what do you see yourself in 5 years doing?
Okay, great question. 5 years from now, I see myself really just expanding. So I mentioned it a little in the chat and while Bo was going on. So specifically expanding like more knowledge. So as the years go on, there's different softwares, different hardware changes, different things going on in the community, even general the news of that matter. So I just plan on continuing on just sharing the knowledge and giving the best options that I can present to the end user so that they have things to choose from and then they can just decide on what they want to do.
Okay.
All right. Now let me ask you this. Now with that, you being a new YouTuber. Now, you said, technically you're not a YouTuber. You're not a new YouTuber. You said that you've done gaming and all this. So for anybody that's watching this show right now, or anybody that's going to come back and watch this show, what kind of advice would you give them on if they want to get into gaming or if they want to get into programming? And what kind of advice would you give them on the knowledge that you learned along the way?
Okay. Well, if you want to get into gaming, first you just got to play games. You got to play games, enjoy games, beat games, whatever the case may be. If you're planning on doing a specific gaming channel, then, you just post gameplay, whatever. You can post benchmarks. you're free to do whatever you want as far as the gaming thing. You know, like just stay in your own lane and just keep it like professional. Don't do any drama. Even though drama sells, but you don't want to build your channel on drama and hate necessarily if you can avoid it. As far as programming, um, I mean, same thing, really. Just keep the professionalism. Present what you're going to present, show what you're going to show, and just keep it basic, really.
Okay.
My question is, I'm gonna switch over. I'm gonna switch over back to something that everybody been trying to probably ask you about. Pen is which is Plex.
Okay.
What made you get started into Plex and doing Plex?
Yeah, Plex is amazing. What made me get into it was I got tired of going to these Kodi add-ons and these APKs or these janky looking websites for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to start my own server, started from scratch, and just get my own content. Because I mean, how many streaming services is out there really? It's probably hundreds at this point. And
Mm-hmm.
me personally, I don't want to pay for Apple TV Plus or Disney Plus or Netflix. I have my own Netflix. I have Kodi with Plex as the back end, and it functions just it's better than Netflix because it's mine. But
Mm-hmm.
that made me get into Plex because I can control it. But not only I can control the back end, I control the front end now.
Can you say that again? You control what?
I control the front end, so I can change the UI. I can do whatever I want to it because the platform that I'm using is open source.
Mm-hmm.
So Plex is closed.
Mm-hmm. And that's one of the big reasons when it comes to getting your Plex, you the one who control it. You decide what movies you want, what TV shows you want, what music you want. And for some of y'all that wants to know, yes, and depends on whatever live TV that you want to look at. If you want to look at live TV and Plex, Plex has a good RAM on it. When you start doing videos, what made you say I'm gonna start doing videos on Plex?
Well, with Plex, a lot of people was curious. I was seeing because I follow Reddit, so I will read various Reddit forums, and people have like these questions about how to start up Plex and just how to get into it, things of that nature. You really just need a server. I mean, the server could be a laptop, desktop.
Wait a minute. Back up. I don't think they heard you. What a server is? Can you repeat what a server is?
A server is just what's hold the Plex media server. So it can be a device such as a Raspberry Pi, a Shield, a desktop, laptop, something that can run it. And you just need to have the storage. Whether you do cloud or local, that's up to you. But you really just get those two fundamental things, and you can be up and running within, depending on what you have, 20 minutes.
20 minutes. That is just that fast. A lot of y'all think that it takes a long time to get up and running. As long as you have, like you said, a device, which is the server that we call it, and the storage, you can start right away. So with that being said, within starting right away, do you think they should start big right away, or do you think they should start off small?
I'll say the bigger the better. If you have the budget, go big because, man, these file sizes these days are getting, they're getting up there depending on what you want as far as quality, and you would be surprised how quickly you can fill a 1 or 2 terabyte. I mean, it's if you start getting those TV shows, man, like how me and Bo do, you're going to want to get a bigger drive. I say bigger. I'll say if you know your stuff, you did your research, go for an 8. If you really know what you're doing. If you're starting off, go for a 4.
Mm-hmm. And there's nothing wrong to, like I said yesterday, to graduate. When you graduate, it makes it easier to graduate. And when I say graduate, I mean to a bigger external. So once you get to a bigger external, then that's what makes it better when you get to a bigger external. Again, I believe True put the link out there again. The link is out there for if any of you guys want to hop on and ask Pein a question as well. You can also ask him a question in the chat. If we see it, we will look at it so you guys we can read it to him. What's up, Tech Review? What's up, Brooklyn Truth Diva? Eric was good with you. Lady CP, paper 8 fan. So I see a couple people that's coming in. Eric says I just got an 8 terabyte HD for my PC. That to start you off is also good.
Mm-hmm.
Storage, like I said, storage, and depending on what you like, it is another thing that you gotta look at. Like me, I like movies, I like TV shows, but me, I love TV shows, so it made it easier for me to keep getting them. Like this month, GoPro playing and joking about we're both probably getting them a hard drive. I'm gonna be getting me some more hard drives. Yeah. So especially when they on sale. So I do want to say when you getting something like that, make sure you try to find them and get them when they on sale. If you can get them when they on sale, it's always a plus. Always a plus. Me and Real, when we got our 10 terabyte, we got that I think 129. I think it was Real. Was it? So I think the next lowest price we got was like 156. But if you can get a 10 terabyte for 129, you better hurry up and jump on that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So for what I think we got it at 129. I think I'm not 100% sure, but I believe we got it at that price.
Thanks, Allison.
Okay, Aaron, and you can use like me. I've used even though I named my terabytes different names. What I did was I got them separated from movies to TV shows to music. I got them separate. So once I get my goodies in, I'm gonna switch it up again. So Pein, is it hard? Is it hard to switch your external to another external drive?
I wouldn't say that it's hard. I would say that there's a risk that you can have, let's say, a power outage, and you happen to be unlucky, and you can potentially lose some of your stuff. But really, the main thing when you're trying to transfer over to a different drive, you want to just copy everything over. So just let it run like overnight. If you're on USB 2.0, that's going to take longer. If you're on 3.0, that's a lot faster. And it's faster when you copy over a lot of data. So it's not going to be fast when you copy over a small data. So you want to do it in bulk. So if you're doing the 4 to 8 terabytes or even up, it's going to be really fast over 3.0. You just let it run.
What about, have you tried to transfer over on a SATA drive?
Oh, yes. Did it twice.
Which is way faster.
Yes, indeed.
The SATA that I got when I got my Pro Box, and I used the SATA to transfer over, I was transferring over like that. So the SATA makes it a whole lot better, especially when we transfer over. Tech Review 919. We actually interviewing Pein. So, and then right now, Plex is just one of the categories or one of the things we're talking about because that's something that he does on his channel.
What's up, Kenneth? What's up, Kenneth in Brooklyn?
What's up, Tech in the bathroom? What's good with you?
Tech in here? What's up, Tech?
Yeah, Tech is gonna hear. C-Dub with the $5 super chat. C-Dub says, hope this helps toward upgrading your computer. Y'all is burnt, man. There's nothing wrong with my computer, but okay. Okay. I appreciate the $5 super chat. What's up, Tech?
What's up, Tech?
You try to say something, Tech?
Tech on that Wi-Fi.
Hey, chill. I don't own a NAS, so I can't really speak on it.
What was the question?
It was, do you know anything about NAS servers?
Okay. And then also too, Pein. I did like what he said. He said he's using a Pein said he was using a C box, but he's gonna get away from it. Why are you about to get away from the C box?
Yeah, back feed.
That's deep.
Why I'm switching? I guess it's ease of use. Like sonar, radar, lidar, they was built with Usenet in mind, and then later they added torrent support. So when I was doing the comparisons of my indexers and what it was grabbing, I was noticing that the torrent indexers was only grabbing my anime shows, but it wasn't grabbing everything else, even though they came out first before Usenet. And I looked into it and I said, all right, well, Usenet is grabbing like 99% of my content anyway. So I just decided to make the switch, and it's all automated. It's a quicker transition in torrents. It's way smoother. I set my quality. I have season packs. I have the same thing torrent has. I just don't do the seeding back, which that could take a bit depending on what you want to do. So
Right,
I
because you
just
got to
do
sit and keep it on there.
I just do Usenet only now.
And most people don't get that. So in other words, then Penn, you're not doing no torrenting.
No, I quit.
So for y'all that's listening, y'all heard what he said, and you heard him say that he's finna get away from the C box. Now DVD said that yesterday, but we talked a little bit about that, and just to let you guys know, we're not saying that we're not saying that that if you have a C box that's the wrong way to go. That's not what we're saying. We basically letting you guys know that we thought that we had to use a C box to actually run our Plex, but we do not have to have a Ultra C box or a C box to run your Plex. You don't have to. Jay Reed got a question. Jay Reed question says, since we talking to you, Penn, I'm gonna see if you can answer it. If you can't, then we ask D, and then I'll see if I can chime in, depending on what y'all say. It says, "Hey DST team, just want to know if there's an easy way to back up your content. I lost 5 terabytes worth a few years ago and just started up again, but gave away all my DVDs. So, Penn, do you know of any ways of how to back up your content?
Sure. Depending on your personal use, you have some options. One could be the cloud. So you have services like Google Drive, where people go on eBay and they buy unlimited Google Drive accounts, like for the cheap. And they don't enforce that rule where they say you have to have like a team of users. It's only one person that they don't enforce it, but that's another way. Second would be local. As you continue to expand your storage, you're going to have to make a decision. So if you have a 4 terabyte and you buy, let's say, 2 8 terabytes, you might want to look into having one as the backup and then expanding, the other 8. So you can do it like that. It's all down to personal preference and down to budget. You can go with the cloud or you can go locally. If you go locally, it may be quicker if you don't have a fast enough upload speed. So if you have a very fast upload speed, it may be beneficial for you to just get the cloud and just set and forget. Just upload all your stuff on the cloud. Make sure you encrypt it on Google Drive. Look into rClone and get it encrypted, because I'm hearing that people can get their accounts shut down. Any accounts linked to that email or that Gmail will get shut down. So, and you can use other cloud stuff too, but I'm using Google Drive as an example because that's, I guess, the most popular one.
What about you, King? You got any ways of people that if you got stuff, how to not lose it?
Depending on what it is, I wouldn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is just my opinion. If it's rare, very rare, back it up. You can, like he said, on a Google Drive and all that. But if it's a movie, prime example, like Godzilla, if you lose it, you can go back and download it because the backup is going to be always on the internet. It's the very rare stuff that you want to back up. So, like Penn said, the Google Drive, you can use Open Drive. Yes, okay, babe. Okay, all right. You can use Open Drive. You can, there's a bunch of cloud storage. Okay, all right, bro. Wait, I gotta go back to you. All right.
D, baby, so I ain't letting you talk, Dad. Anyway, you can we'll get with these. Hopefully, he better come back to answer the question. But me as well, You can also use what I have right here. You can use, most people use nozzles. You can use a disclosure. So that's what I have right now. I have an disclosure. And then if my disclosure, if you think about it, it's a 4-bay. This was a 4-bay. I'm gonna actually get an 8-bay pretty soon. But this right here is the 4-bay. With this 4-bay, I can use it to bag up my content. I can put one of them out of the four. I can use one of them and then bag that content that I want to keep up inside of one of the bays if I want to.
Sorry about that. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Finish up.
No, but like I said, but you can always do the old school way. You can always do the old school way. Go buy you a bunch of blank DVDs and burn them on DVDs and put them in a storage compartment. Me, I got a whole cabinet full of, you know, stuff that's on DVD that you can't get nowhere else. So, you know, that's the old school way, you know, that you can do. But there's plenty of ways to back it up. It's like Penn said, whatever your pockets can afford. It's whatever you can afford.
Right.
It's whatever you can afford.
And the raid as well too. So I'm seeing that with two different questions. It said if you run unraid as a Plex server OS, you can have a priority drive that will back up all your data. Right. And then you got Chill down here that's basically almost saying the same thing, but he's saying it with a NAS. It says I use my RAID 5 configuration on my NAS and that automatically backups my drives. If one of my drives go bad, I can switch it out and I don't lose anything. So again, with NAS, disclosures and stuff like that, if you know how to use them, if you don't, do your research and find out how to use them so you know how to back up your content. Mm-hmm. So that's one way of you not losing your content. When you're doing your videos, Pein, you get most of your content from RAID when you're doing your videos, or actually you just do researching throughout the community, you find stuff and you're saying, hey, I want to do a video on that.
Yeah, so most of the topics are like inspired by you know, the community, what I'm seeing on YouTube and Reddit. And if I was just, you know, a viewer on YouTube and not an uploader on a topic, what would I want to see regarding Plex, you know, servers? So it's more or less about, you know, what's hot, but also what would I think the end user would want as far as like setting up their own and getting their own, you know, content and feeling wise of that.
And then here's and then this right here, a lot of people don't really know about it, but I do. And I'm quite sure you might know about it as well, Pein. DVD know about it as well, Troop too. But the question is, for Pein or DST, Plex is popular, okay, but MB does the same thing, and I think it's easier and actually better. Has anyone tried MB yet? If so, what do you think? What do you think, Pein? You like MB better or do you like Plex better?
I haven't had a chance to set up MB, but I did a lot of research on it and I found a lot of people like it better than Plex. It just comes down to personal preference. Like mainly the people who I'm following that like MB are the ones that have it tied into Kodi. So, you know, you have pretty much the same amount of control, but it may be different options. You never know. You got to try it out. Like Jellyfin is another one that's open source of MB. So that's still in development. It's not nowhere near as polished as those two, but it's another option.
Right. Make sure you say it again so that way they hear it. What was the other name? Jellyfin?
Yeah, so Jellyfin is an open source version of MB. Because, you know, Plex and MB, they went closed source to control more of their in-house. I understand it. But I'm trying to get away of that because you really can't do anything outside of just the regular interface. You don't have no control over it.
Okay. What about you, D? I know you used to dibble dabble. When you did dibble dabble with both of them, which one did you like better?
It's pros and cons to both. It's gonna be pros and cons to both. The pros for MB is you can have more than what Plex has. I think on MB you can have 1,500 people, other than the 100 people that you can have on Plex. But a difference is with MB, you have to pay. I think once you reach a certain amount, you got to pay per license. Then, basically, you have to actually pay per user. So that's the con of having Envy. Plex, you don't need that. So in my opinion, to be honest with you, I would go with Plex over Envy because of some of the structure that Envy has. Now Envy did an update. I haven't used it lately, but when I did use it, those was the pro and the con of it. So Plex had an upper hand. So I haven't used it since they did an update. So I really don't know.
Okay, it's been a minute since I used it too, but when I did it back when I was using both of them, it just Plex felt a lot better to me, and it just rolled, and it was a lot easier for me when I was doing it back then. Now I haven't really got back into Envy. So is it still on my computer? Let me see if it's still on my computer. I might have just took it off altogether. Yeah, I took it off. I know it's on my laptop, but I know I tried it. I messed with it a little bit, but it was just a better feel for me for the Plex. I might go back into it just to play with it again, just to see what it does. It'll be easier because of the content. All I gotta do is just log into it and then disconnect my content, which that'll make it easier. Hey, and Daria, how you doing? What's up, Derek Hopel?
And if you guys are talking to me, if you guys in the chat are talking to me, I can't see the chat, so I don't know who's talking to me, who's not. If you guys are talking to me, I'm not ignoring nobody. I just can't see the chat. I'm working on stuff right now.
Gary. Oh, okay, Gary said he like President says uninterruptible power supply UPS is essential to have plugged into your dedicated server to protect your data from outages and surges. Gives your server clean power and will power it down properly.
Great point.
Good point, Mr. Playism. If you guys, I don't know if you guys got pencil and paper. Usually, I don't really need them on interviews, but I like what he just said. Love it, love it. Brooklyn says I use my Cloud PR41 Plus. I use RAID also to back up my content. And again, y'all, if y'all don't know what some of this stuff is, you can always Google. You can always research it, and then if not, you can always say, "Hey, well, what is that?" What Pein? What's the difference between rating and unrating? Is there a difference or no?
Where's that at? I can't. Unrated and raid. Like, I don't have too much experience with RAID because I just keep it basic for now. I'm using local storage, just external hard drives plugged in to the my main computer. So if I haven't like physically tried something, I can't really speak on it. I know people that have RAID setups or RAID, whatever, RAID 5, however you want to configure it. It's whatever works. You just gotta do your research. That's what it comes down to. You have to decide what do you want to do, local or cloud, what's your budget, and just build from there.
Okay. What's up, Gerald Rondo? Kenyatta got a question for you, Pein. He says, Pein, is it possible for you to do a tutorial on G Suite with Plex?
Possibly in the future, if I would have gone with the cloud route, absolutely. Right now I'm just sticking with local. But it's a nice scheme. Based off what I'm reading, it's using rclone and they're encrypting it to the cloud. It's pretty advanced. It's more advanced than the sonar, radar, and lidar type of stuff. So if you want to get into that, you really gotta, nail down the software and the setup. Not something that I'm interested in doing right now, but in the future, possibly. So that's a future video.
He like, let me get my feet wet. He like, let me get my feet wet. Let me get into it first before I actually start going, trying to go hard in the paint. Let me make sure I'm not missing no other question. Do you guys have any other questions for Pein? D, you got any other questions for Pein? True, you got a question for Pein?
No, I don't have no more questions. I mean, Pein answered my question.
So my other question is, are you thinking about doing other stuff with your channel besides streaming?
Oh, for sure. I'm planning on getting back into my game streams because I do PC gaming on the side whenever I have time. Just showing people deals, with PC gaming and whatnot. looking forward to the next PlayStation whenever that comes out.
I keep seeing different stuff, but I'm trying to figure out: is it fake news? Is it real news? Is it what kind of news is it?
Who knows at this point? I just know one thing for sure, that their new exclusive, The Last of Us, The Last of Us 2, it isn't a new exclusive, it's a new game sequel. That's coming out sometime next year, I think summer 2020. So yeah, that's about it. Like just doing, some more game videos, recording, streams. I like the recordings better because they're higher quality. I could upload it in 4K. But yeah.
Okay. So with that being said, we gonna open it up we open it up. Like I said, I put the link out there to see if you guys want to ask Pein anything, or even hop on and ask him something. I'm gonna open it up, and then we're gonna start having questions either for Pein, or we're gonna have just general questions in general. So if you guys got any kind of question, then we'll go at it from there, and then see what's on y'all before we end the show. So DVD, I know, well, DVD or Pein, is it anything that you guys want to talk about before I see if anybody else want to ask the question?
I'm not sure if you covered a question by Eric. I have to scroll up. He mentioned.
If I did what?
He mentioned something about Road to Bread and Premiumize. I'm not sure that was answered. I don't remember.
Let me see. Where's it at? Yeah, I think I thought. Oh, Eric, he says, okay, is using Premiumize or Real to Bread a good source to get content?
I mean, they're both good. Like, I know they're both compared because of the streaming APKs and Kodi add-ons, but what people have to realize is that Road to Bread is like sort of it's almost a complete opposite of Premiumize. I mean, one's a leash box and the other is a seed box. I mean, they're different in that aspect. So you just I can say I use both, and Premiumize is way faster than Road to Bread. Like way faster. It's a seed box.
And Cam said don't use EDI accounts, just use the business account. It's still not enforced. I have 20 plus terabytes on my solo bit. Was he talking to who? I don't know if he was talking. I don't know if he was talking who he's talking to. What's up, Lorenzo?
It's probably addressed at me. I know people.
Pein's channel. Pein, put a 1 in the chat again.
Okay.
And the one he put in the chat, y'all, is letting people know that's his channel. Hit the 3 lines, and then just go to his channel. You can subscribe to it. Slappy said, breaking all the rules. Cam in school. All right. So I did have a question, which I tried to answer it during your interview, which is I slid it in there, which was transferring files. How to transfer files? Is it easy to transfer files? Pein answered that. DVD answered a little bit. My other question was this. My other question is this: if you trying to get your Plex from the outside source, is that easy to do, or is that hard to do, Pein?
Well, I'll say for me personally, it would depend on what is the outside source. Like, what am I trying to grab that I can't grab already with the sources that I prefer? If it's a certain open directory, is the website going to throttle me because too many users are on it? It's from, let's say, even Telegram. Am I going to get lower speeds on that? Because I had in the past. Hasn't been the smoothest experience, to say the least. If I'm grabbing from a torrent site or even from a streaming site, it depends on the host. Who's the host and what speed can I get? And is it faster than my automation workflow?
Yeah, I did, GoPro. I did. You didn't see me? See how quick I did it? You didn't even see it, GoPro. He like, what? So again, so when you're trying to get outside sources for Plex to use for your Plex, you have to be creative. You gotta think of different places to get it from. And we did yesterday a lot of places you can get it from. I was gonna have DVD do the 5 movies because when I do it, for whatever reason, it always messes up when I'm using my IDM. But there's a lot of online streaming sites that you can use to get content from. Can you still use your APKs to get content from?
Sure. Like you can always use the APKs. You just have to have it set up. I think it's not called Internet Download Manager. It's called Advanced Download Manager, I believe.
For your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So if you want to go that route, you download them to your phone, then you just transfer them over to your computer.
Mm-hmm.
Setup you have, and you just upload.
Oh, that's what I want to ask you. Okay, you said get them from your phone, right?
Right.
I believe Latif is in here. Okay, look. Here's one thing you guys got. Here's one thing that I do like with. I'm gonna see if Pein, which I'm quite sure he knows how to do it anyway. So, I gave Latif some shows just now. I gave him season 3, season 4. But when he did it, he said he transferred it over one by one. He didn't have to do it one by one. Am I right, Pein, or am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you can just grab the whole thing
and slide it over. So when he told me he did it one by one, I was like, why did you do it one by one? Because once you got it, you could just grab all of them and transfer all of them over from right off his phone. Take the whole season 3 and transfer it over. You didn't have to do it, Latif, one by one. You could have grabbed episode 1 through whatever it was, grabbed all of them because you're using your computer. Just grabbed all of them. Yesterday I showed y'all how to cut it, and transfer it over. And that way it goes off your phone.
Let me guess. You must have gave him Greenleaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause he asked me about it.
Asked you what? How to get him over?
No, he asked me about it yesterday on my live show. He said, "Can you give me Greenleaf?" And I said, "Yeah." He got a text me, but he never texted. I never got his text.
Right, yeah, he got Greenleaf 3 and 4 seasons, but he had to grab them and then transfer them over.
Yeah, but season 4 haven't even ended yet.
No, it haven't. But I mean, I gave him up to where it's at now.
Okay.
You got 10. I mean, you got 11 or something left. I think like that. I think.
Yeah, it's like 11 episodes left.
So I gave him to what he said that's what he don't have. I gave it to him.
Okay.
Put that in.
What's up, Maurice Plummer? C-Dub says there's a difference. There are different types of level of RAID, but basically, if you have a 4 terabyte times 3, which is 12 terabytes available, only 8 terabytes is used, and if 1/4 terabyte drives goes down, you just replace it, and you don't lose anything. So if you guys didn't understand that, that's what RAID is. I'm reading again. There are different types of levels of RAID, but basically, if you have a 4 terabyte times 3, which is 12 terabytes available, only 8 terabytes is used, and if 1/4 terabyte goes down, you just replace it, and you don't lose anything. Thanks, C-Dub. I appreciate that. So where we at? Actually, we actually been doing pretty good, even though we had a collapse, which is one of the first times I had a collapse during an interview. So again, I do apologize. I don't know what made me hit that button. I was trying to get away from it, but y'all were like, boy, you glitching. So me, I hit one button, then once I hit it, my mouse was like, bloop. I was like, no. So anyway, we about to end the interview. Again, I appreciate Pein for actually coming in and actually letting us ask him the questions that we asked. Thanks DVD and Troop for coming in as well. Troop, thanks for putting Pein's channel out there for people to go follow it. I do appreciate that. I appreciate everybody coming over. Next week I had Ron as the next person that I'm going to try to interview. So I will get with Ron, I believe, on he got a show tomorrow, so I will probably try to hop on his show and get his information. Or Ron, if you're listening, or if you're still on, Ron, then can you send me a email? So send me an email so I can get with you as far as seeing if it's okay next week to interview. And then I will get at Joe at PG. I got Brooklyn on here as well. On here as far as to try to get at them as far as interviewing go. Me and DVD will go back as well to do the tag team interviewing of different people. Or actually, let me rephrase that. Me and DVD will get together and do it again as far as interviewing people. So I know some other people will take that the other way.
Where's my other big brother at? Where's he at tonight?
J Mac, I don't know where J Mac at. Hey, Miss Octavia, I ain't know you was in it. Wait a minute, Miss Octavia, I'm surprised some of y'all ain't asked Pein no questions. I thought maybe y'all ladies was gonna be asking him a lot of questions. Ain't none of y'all asking no questions. What's up with that?
Hey, I'll tell you this, man. J Mac must have got that lifetime supply of hair in the mail today.
Oh,
so I bet you he in the mirror he got his little Richard style going on, then he got his butt beat style. He got it all.
You was burnt. I'm back. Anybody go left? No, LJ, we actually been doing pretty good. Besides me getting knocked out of the show, LJ, we actually been doing pretty good. We look, I knew it was gonna be you, GoPro. We ain't tag teaming nobody. I'm quite sure D gonna go in this bag of tricks and grab a couple people and interview. I gotta send that information out. There is somebody that DVD did give to me that he wanted that he did want to email, and I left it alone. Lorenzo, my email is this is my email. If you guys trying to contact me, email me, talk to me about panels, y'all trying to talk to me about Plex, you guys trying to talk to me about getting content. I do get a call. Well, I got a couple of emails. I got to actually call a couple of people to help them with a couple of things that they trying to get help with. So I will be contacting a couple of people as well. Oh, I know I was gonna ask you, Pein. I know what question I was gonna ask you.
Okay.
Where'd it go? Was it Big Sneed? Oh, okay, yeah. It says, have you ever had problems accessing your Plex outside your home? On a different app. Have you ever had problems with using it outside of that? Like you got your Plex app on your phone, but it wouldn't pop up?
There hasn't been no issues. Like
that part was easy. I was trying to figure out why he wasn't able to get it. If he logged into his right information, it should have just popped right up.
Mm-hmm.
GoPro, I was trying to get him like a while back. And he had said yeah, but then something happened, and I don't know why he didn't. I don't know why we didn't do it. I think Yo-Yo, because Yo-Yo had set it up, and he told her yeah, and then I forgot why it didn't happen. But I know she had set it up because she had contact with him, and I saw the information about he was like yeah, he was with it, he was down to do it, but I can't remember why it didn't happen. So I mean, I might reach back out to Yo-Yo to see if we can get him.
Well, who was that?
Oh, she called her.
I mean, I got his info. I'll call him.
All right.
You heard me?
Yeah, I heard what you said.
Yeah. I got his info. I mean, I can get in contact with him. I'll get in contact with him.
All right. I think that was it. I think that was like the biggest questions I had. I don't know what happened to Tech. Tech had difficulties too. He got in trying to bag, and then he had problems. So again, before we leave, this is my last call. Do anybody have a question they want to ask Pein before we get off? No one gone. Okay. So with that being said, D, anything you want to say to good people follow the book?
Man, I appreciate y'all coming through. Like I always say, if you guys don't have a new screen flicks, you guys can go inside of my file link. Look, this is what you have to do. Please pay attention right here, right now, because Bo will be doing a video. This is what you have to do. You have to go inside the file link. You have to download the APK. You have to go inside the APK and you have to go and get the MAC address and email me that MAC address. I have a video. I did a video yesterday on it. So just go to my channel and look at the video. But if you're interested in getting stream flicks, just go inside of my file link, which my file link number is 85007336. My PIN code is 9455. Go inside, download stream flicks with MAC address, and email me the MAC address out of the APK. After that, I can set you up. But Bo's gonna do a video in depth, and it's gonna be a great video.
And actually, the video I'm going to do, I got a surprise for y'all on that video. So, with that being said, we gonna get to your question, Kenyatta. True. Anything you want to say to get people follow them go?
Thank y'all for coming. See you on the next one. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to join the Telegram groups. Make sure you have a picture icon, because if not, we will kick your ass out.
Out.
To all y'all haters out there, you know we love you. So keep supporting us and see you on the next one. Peace.
Okay. Kenyatta, Pein. Kenyatta says, how do you grab sources that have multiple links to download simultaneously at one time? Is it possible? Can you do it? Is it not possible?
Yeah, it's possible. Like there's a tool called, well, you can go with Internet Download Manager. I'm pretty sure you can do it with JDownloader. I like Internet Download Manager. If you just go to like index of sites of movies or TV shows, it's going to be usually a whole list of stuff you can grab. You just copy the URL.
Whoa, back up. Just copy what?
You copy the web address on the top of the page.
Okay, no, you same thing. Web address, URL, same thing. If y'all know what it is, it's gonna be what it is, that what you see on the top. That HTTP, grab that and then do what with it?
You paste it into your downloader.
You paste it into the downloader, and the downloader is what he was saying, which is either your IDM or your JJ downloader. That's how I got a couple of my TV shows. Actually my court TV shows. Like I said, me and Dale, we love Paternity Court. That's how I was able to get it. I grabbed that URL, that web address, and it then, once I actually put it into my JJ downloader, it then gave me all of what was in that web or URL.
For sure.
Good info. So good info. He said comment, not commercial. Y'all is all right. Pein, the man hour. Anything you want to say? Just give people before I let them go.
Well, thank you for interviewing me. I appreciate it. Shout out to everyone in the chat, everyone that subscribed. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and on Bo's channel, hit them up. Check me out, check DVD out. And follow up with Troop and Telegram, and just stay in touch.
Okay, stay in touch, y'all. Y'all see that voice, so y'all know he don't argue. Y'all see how calm, cool, collected he is. So again, I do want to say thanks to the people that hit the panel, which is True, which is DVD. I want to thank them first off. Then I want to give a plop. Appreciate you, Mr. Pein, for actually letting me interview you and letting us know how you get down, how you be, and what you about. So I do appreciate you for that. If you don't jump on my panel, we don't know. All we see is you doing videos. So I appreciate you for actually giving us that time to let us know what you about, sir. Appreciate you. With that being said, DST, yeah, that's what I'm part of. I appreciate the team. Also, it did feel good, nice seeing Real and LJ up there tonight. So LJ and Real, good job. I appreciate y'all for coming in. after me. It's always feel good coming after their show. So I appreciate y'all. Hopefully, hint, hint, I see y'all again next Wednesday before I go on. So I'm up out of here. My too many me's and Magamy, that DST, I covered up somebody. I don't know who I covered up. I covered up that whole side of this. So my bad, fellas. I'm going to put my other bag somewhere else so I don't cover y'all up. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Deuces. My son want to say my verse. Anyway, y'all. Me. That little Jernigan said it, y'all. Y'all have a good night. We out this mother. Ha ha. See y'all later, y'all. We gone.
Peace out.